welcome Mr. Hakan. First, we wanted to talk about your participation, Rexon participation in GITEX 22, and what you target from the participation.
Well, first of all, this is my first visit to GITEX actually, but I'm always excited when we have events like this, because this is an opportunity for Ericsson to show our technology leadership. And what you see in our booth today is actually a combination of three main parts. One is consumer-oriented, how to support our consumers going forward. One is focusing on enterprises to make enterprises more competitive and more agile. But for me personally, it's actually one third area that is equally important, and that is our focus on the environment, on sustainability and corporate responsibility. So that is in a nutshell, you know, the three areas that we are showing here in GITEX this year.
Okay. We wanted to know more about your strategy, Rexon strategy in Egypt, especially in Egypt, and your partnership with communication companies to improve the communication services in Egypt.
Yeah, I think like this.
The operators.
Sorry?
The operator, your cooperation with the operators in Egypt.
Yeah.
To improve the communication services.
I like to always start with a little bit of short history before I answer your question, if I may, actually, because I'm very proud of the fact that we've been in Egypt for 125 years, and we were actually celebrating that a couple of weeks ago. And the reason why I want to mention this before answering your question about operators is that we are always here we're always in the market for the long run. You know, we don't come in and then, you know, escape quickly. We are there for a long-term commitment. And that's the reason why we have engagement with all operators in Egypt, actually. My responsibility, of course, to focus on Telecom Egypt, Vodafone and Orange. But of course, we also have business with Etisalat. So the reason why we want to be in Egypt is because for us it's important to support the vision of Egypt of digital transformation, because I believe that any country that wants to be successful needs to focus on having a digital transformation agenda, and I do think Egypt has that, and the operators then play a very important role in supporting consumers and enterprises in Egypt to be more competitive and more agile, and of course also focusing on any type of entertainment for consumers.
In your opinion, is the Egyptian market ready for the fifth generation, and it will be add value or not?
Well, you know, I'm a strong believer in that 5G will always add a value. As a matter of fact, I think 5G for some use cases is required. But when it comes to 5G in Egypt, I think this is a matter of the right timing. This is a matter of when the government and the regulator will decide to allow, you know, free up spectrum for 5G. And exactly when it happens, you know, I don't know. But I think that when it is decided to go for 5G in Egypt, there would be benefits. If this happens in maybe 24, I don't know, but maybe that's a guess at this point in time.
Could you told us about Rexon strategy to invest in human resources in Egypt, to training and so on?
I mean, for any market where we are present, we are investing in local competence, because we need to have resources and competence locally to be successful. And we do the same in Egypt. We have a local organization with many local talents supporting our sales, our delivery, any type of services we deliver in Egypt. And this will continue to be a commitment from an Ericsson side, that we need to have competences that are coming from the local market, to be familiar with the local culture, with the language, and of course to engage with the local customers.
What's the main headline in Rexon strategy in Egypt in the coming months?
The coming months?
Or the coming months? 23.
Well, you know, our most important task is to continue to support our customers, and you know, coming back to what we are demonstrating in GITEX is about how we can provide more value to our customers, the operators, so they can provide more value to consumers and enterprises in Egypt. So without being very specific, This is of course our main task. Then I think if I would pick something special, then of course with the new capital, I think that's an opportunity to support both the government and to make the new capital a future city to be supporting new technology, new use cases. So if you would ask me to pick something special, I think that would be one area where we will have some focus on.
Your projects with the government, Egyptian government, your cooperation?
Sorry, come again?
Your cooperation with the government in Egypt?
Well, we work with Telecom Egypt, right? Being an operator that is one of our customers. So that's hardly government-owned operators. Of course, you can say that indirectly we are supporting the government, but for me it's not about supporting the government or not. This is about supporting the country in terms of consumers and enterprises, and we do that via Telecom Egypt, but we also do that via the other operators in Egypt.
Great, thank you.